with the amount of videos that are uploaded online every day, it's not that surprising that some of them contain disturbing and creepy material. These videos can be difficult to explain, whether it's trying to figure out what the purpose of these videos are, or where they even come from in the first place. So that's what we're going to be having a look at today. So here are 5 disturbing videos that can't be explained. Number 1. The Okinawa Jumper. This video was uploaded to YouTube in 2007 and shows a group of friends in Okinawa, Japan. At first, the video appears to be completely normal, but if you slow down a certain section of the clip, you can see a disturbing sight. For only a couple of seconds, the video shows what appears to be a person jumping off of the cliff. The video actually shows this section of the cliff at the beginning of the clip as well, and there isn't a figure there initially, so it is definitely bizarre that there was something there the second time. Certain people who viewed the clip have stated that this may have been a paranormal figure because of its sudden appearance and the fact that the group of friends take no notice to it. This video is actually titled Ghost Jumper in Okinawa, so it's clear that this narrative is a popular one. Other people believe that this was an actual suicide that just wasn't noticed by the group. This video was reportedly filmed in an area that is known as Suicide Cliff because it is a hotspot for people to take their own lives. Of course, there are also those that believe this video was faked in some way, shape, or form and was simply made for attention. It's difficult to find a link to the original creators, and it doesn't appear to have been made for promotional reasons, so it's unclear where this attention would actually go. Either way, the video hasn't fully been explained and remains a mystery to this day. Number 2. The Disappearance of Timothy Pitson. On the 11th of May 2011, 6-year-old Timothy Pitson was checked out of school by his mother Amy, who told the school that there was a family emergency that needed to be tended to. This wasn't actually the case, and Amy instead took her son on a spontaneous 3-day road trip. She checked into 2 different resorts with Timothy, but on the 3rd day, she checked into a motel in Illinois by herself. That night she took her own life, and since that day, Timothy has never been found. But an ominous letter was left behind by Amy, who stated that Timothy was in safe hands, but also wrote, "You will never find him," which was either directed at the authorities, her husband, or both. CCTV footage was able to trace Amy's footsteps and gave the public a general idea of what she had done before taking her own life. She is seen checking out of the resort on the final day with Timothy, but later she is seen entering a store by herself. People have speculated that because Amy was so confident that nobody would find Timothy, and that she has yet to be proven wrong, might mean that Amy actually killed her own son. She had a number of mental instabilities and was paranoid that a judge might have taken her son away from her for this reason. Others believe that she did indeed give her son to somebody in a rural location that would be difficult to find, but there isn't any CCTV footage that proves she went that far away. Either way, it was an upsetting case that doesn't have any answers yet, but the search is ongoing. These CCTV clips remain as haunting reminders of Timothy's disappearance. Number 3. Tyler's Last Words. On the 9th of September 2011, a video was posted to YouTube titled Tyler's Last Words right before he killed himself. It featured a solemn-looking man singing a song in a dark room.
Shedding tears time to time, seems I'll never forget. Little thought in my head, if fiction finds happiness, I have tried letting go. Something's holding me down, must be tied to my wrist. There's no fixing me now.
The song was dedicated to a woman named Victoria, and the description hinted to the fact that she had passed away. It wrote, "This is my brother's last song to his wife, as he requested in his note. I'm sorry if this offends anyone. I love my brother, and I owe this to him. We miss you, Tyler. May you and Victoria be happy together again." The video ends with Tyler putting a gun to his head, and the screen cuts off. Although this video is 7 years old, it has only gained traction recently, and since its random boost in popularity, it has raised many questions. Who Tyler is and whether he actually did commit suicide is still unknown. Some people believe that this may have been a performance piece or even a publicity stunt, but nothing else can be found on the man in the video. This clip seems to be the only thing that can be found online relating to Tyler's suicide, so it's difficult to find the true story. This video is currently on over 1 million views, so maybe with the sudden increase in hits, the truth will be revealed. We can only hope that it is a performance piece instead of the sinister alternative. Number 4. Lost in the Catacombs. In the year 2000, a show known as The Scariest Places on Earth released an episode of their program that focused around the catacombs of Paris, which is an underground tunnel system beneath France's capital city that holds the remains of over 6 million people. The episode in question was especially interesting because it showed a piece of footage that was allegedly found in the catacombs. The footage shows a flustered man who is walking down various different tunnels. It's evident that he is lost and quite scared. This may be the reason that he starts to frantically run near the end of the clip. Eventually, he drops his camera and continues to run into the darkness. If this footage is real, then it's very possible that the man who recorded it died in the tunnels, as nobody has claimed this footage, and finding your way out under those circumstances would be nearly impossible. Still, it's a very real possibility that this footage was faked to promote the show, and if this was the case, then it definitely worked, as the clip has been talked about for almost 2 decades. It's unclear if it is real, but it was definitely recorded in the catacombs and has a very disturbing premise. The idea that somebody did run aimlessly for miles before eventually dying is a haunting idea, and for this reason, we can only hope that it was staged.
Occasionally also, he stops to photograph roomfuls of bones, which means that he's very, very deep inside the catacombs. So basically, he's filming what he's seeing, very deep inside the catacombs. We hear his breathing get louder and louder, as though something was scaring him. He's frightened, Occasionally he stops, perhaps to try to decide which way to run among all the many different corridors. He's running faster and faster and faster, deeper and deeper into the catacombs. And all of a sudden,
Number 5. Missing Signs. This video was uploaded on the 3rd of October 2016 and shows a man wandering through some woods in Suffolk County, New York. While walking through a trail, he finds dozens of missing person posters that have been taped onto different trees. There was also a used fire pit and numerous objects left behind, so it was obvious that people had been there recently. After hearing some voices, the man decides to leave the area, and after this, he gave the location of these woods to the police, who interviewed some nearby homeowners. The homeowners stated that it was simply a Halloween decoration. The police took their word for it and dismissed the case, but a lot of questions were left unanswered, such as why these people would decorate for Halloween so early. This video was recorded in early October, but the signs had definitely been out for quite some time as they were significantly damaged. There was also no other clear Halloween decorations set in place, and this would seem like a strange place to start if they really were just decorating. But the main question is, why would they do this in the first place? If you look up the names of any of these missing people, you'll find that they actually are real cases. Some of them were also quite recent and fresh, so it seems like a bizarre and disrespectful thing to use as a Halloween decoration. But alas, no answers have been given. The police dismissed the case almost immediately, and while some people are satisfied with that, other people wonder if there was something more sinister to these signs.
Okay, I was like, okay, these are probably no trespassing signs, or maybe it's something for the wildlife or something. And look, we're bordered on all sides by hills. Anyone with any sense of strategy or tactics, let's being in the center of a bunch of hills is tactically disadvantageous because people can hide on the tops and throw things or shoot at you. Anyway, I'll cut right to the chase because I might die. And this isn't like woods I've never been to. Like, I've been here before. I've been here a lot. This is Utah, Florida. They're all different, every single one. This one's from Georgia. Stacy Peterson, 23 years old, missing from Illinois, 2007. I heard voices.
And that's it for this video. Thanks a million for watching. Don't forget to hit that like button if you enjoyed. I try and make creepy videos like this every week, so if you want to subscribe for that, you can. All of the videos I featured will be linked down below in full if you want to go check them out, along with my social medias, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, which are all DeBurk321. But like I said, that's all for now. As always, until next time.